So we were Bishop on the same on Gillian Carlin after a 2-0 defeat to Stockton. What are your thoughts on the game, Leon?
I think it's been a competitive game. They've showed tonight why they're finished where they did last season. They looked a really good side. A team that's maybe a week and a half away from starting the season. They're purred at times tonight and they were really good. I think first half, we said in the dressing room, the first 8 minutes we were sloppy, we give the ball away. And you can't do that against good sides because you can't help them. I think the first goal, it's hard to tell from the sideline, but I don't know if we've switched off. It was a poor goal to give away. And then I think we've grew into the half. We've got in good areas. We've put a foot on the ball. We've competed with them. But I said at half-time, the difference between the two teams is in the final third, their touch deliver, and there was some real, genuine quality in the final third where we lacked that a little bit tonight. Second half, pretty much of the same. The goal, free header in the box is disappointing. But again, we've competed, we've worked hard. Stockton, like I say, they're a good side, Joe. There's a lot of minutes in the legs there, and we'll learn more from that tonight than we have from Saturday at Northallerton, the Redkers and the Darlington games. They're a good side, we've competed. They've probably showed more quality than we have tonight, and hence why it's 2-0.
Obviously, a bit frustrating with the goals. I know the second goal came after a couple of changes. And it looked like a free man. I'm guessing it may have been someone's come and no one's communicated. Is it frustrating the fact that if you've done the changes you have and then it's just been a lack of communication?
What Stockton are, and anyone that comes and watches Stockton and knows what Stockton are about, they're a big, powerful side. And from set pieces, they're dangerous. It's one thing. You try to avoid corners, free kicks, you'd rather send it out for a throw. If someone scores a header and you're touch tight, you're competitive, you can accept that given the size of some of their boys, not a free header. So it is disappointing. It wasn't someone who just come on the pitch, so you can't blame one of the subs. It was just a lack of concentration, and you can't do that against these boys, and we have, and it is what it is.
Obviously, I mean, I'd probably be a bit of a miss saying if I didn't mention Alfie today, where he had probably a very similar game to Spending, where he's made a lot of good saves. Probably kept us in it when we've been a little bit under the cosh. Is it kind of good to see him getting in that kind of way now going into the season?
Yeah, Alfie, forget the saves, Alfie's made good decisions throughout. There's times, particularly last year, where we've been caught out on multiple occasions, overplayed on the edge of our box. Alfie's made good decisions. When we've had to kick it, we've kicked. When he's took sting out the game and took his time, and like you've alluded to there, he's probably made, particularly remember two, one in the first half, one in the second half, point blank saves. Alfie's good, I've said this before. Alfie's top draw goalkeeper, we're lucky to have him, and he showed again tonight.
Obviously, about 10 days from the season starting, obviously, Heaven now on Saturday. It's kind of good to get these games against high league opposition in, so you can kind of get an understanding of what we'll need to work on between now and the start of the season, including the FA Cup game, which...
These games, Joe, I'll give you a true gauge of where we're at. We've just played a good side who finished, was it third, fourth at the league above last year, arguably a shout of going up. And we've competed. Yeah, we've lacked that little bit of killer instinct in the final third, but we've competed. We've come away, we've lost 2-0, we've got minutes in the tank, we've learned that we need to be a bit more decisive in wide areas, touch deliver, give our centre forward something to feed off. So we've learned stuff tonight. It's another tough game on Saturday against Heaven, good side. And that'll prepare us well for, like I say, 10 days' time when the season starts.
Obviously, you alluded to the Heaven game. Is the Heaven game kind of looking at as a bit of like a dress rehearsal going into, obviously, Wickham and the FA Cup?
I'd like to think so, but again, there's lads missing. Liam Jarvie's not quite ready. Mikey's away. Robbie Spencer's away. Someone else is away, and they've left my mind who it is. Jake Hackett's struggling again, so you'd like it traditionally to be a dress rehearsal. The team that you've settled for the start of the season, but that won't be the case. It'll be again sharing minutes amongst the squad, looking to get a positive performance and improve on the areas which we've failed on tonight.
Cheers, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you.